Right. We're back again. We're back again. I think Barcelona have taken the lead. I think we've taken the lead. I say we. I think Barcelona have taken the lead. Lovely ball through, to be fair. And a really, really well-worked goal from Barca Femeni. And, yeah, it's 1-0. I think the goal's going to stand. The goal is going to stand. How are we doing, everyone? Apologies. I don't know what went on there, but it crashed. 3-star Reds, I've got pictures. I beg your pardon. You've got pictures of what? I'm back, thankfully. I think I'm back on YouTube. I think I'm back on. Timbo, wonder if Arsenal's owner has contacted TikTok to take your stream down. TikTok's fine. It's mad. TikTok's absolutely fine. It's everywhere else. I don't know why everywhere else seems to be garbage. Okay. LMN, why do you hate Arsenal? I don't hate Arsenal, mate. You've got it all wrong, I promise you. You've got me all wrong. Right, perfect. We're back. We're back. Thank God for that. That took some going. But we're finally back. Jordan, how do you reckon Salah will play after the international break, pal? I don't reckon Salah will play after the international break. I think Salah is almost certainly just gonna. I think he'll do everything he can do, but I don't think his actual form will really change, to be honest. Gus Vickers, yes, mate. Yeah, we're doing the Women's Champions League. Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 1 currently. Yeah, I just don't really see his form changing. If I'm dead honest, I can't see it. Well, it's all Barcelona, unsurprisingly. It really can't surprise too many people to see that Real Madrid, who have finished second every year behind Barcelona in the La Liga F. It's all Barca. Adam says, finally giving women's football a chance. You missed a great Champions League game yesterday. Chelsea v Arsenal 3-1 to the women. I'm just trying to dispel the myth, mate. I'm just trying to... Timbo keeps putting rumours out there that Key despises women. He's a raging misogynist. He hates women. And I'm just trying to fight against that. It's total nonsense, of course. I have a little girl, I have a wife, and I have a mum. Of course I love women. I've no problem with watching women's football. But it's I've got to fight. I've got to fight back against the vile rumours. C. Wheatley, yes, Key lad, how's it going, mate? Good to see you. To be honest, the goal that I saw from Lauren James yesterday, I've only seen the highlights of the Arsenal-Chelsea game, but the goal from Lauren James was different class. Not sure, says Barca to win 8-0. Well, the 1-0 up so far, 10 minutes in. It's only the first leg. You would imagine Barcelona will win this one, but Real Madrid have been probably the best side, second best side, in Spain for some time. I mean, they're only very, very new. Like I said, the Real Madrid were only actually, Real Madrid Women, Real Madrid Femenino were only created in 2020. It's still very, very new. And that was a very tight onside, offside call, wasn't it? Been to see the grandparents who are mags all of their lives. Wow. I hope you've not given too much stick. Yes, Creed. Good to see you, mate. Barcelona women 15-0 tonight. Would have expected the lad to do a women's game, eh? Rare sight. I know, it's crazy. 3-star, one thing about the new angle in the studio on TikTok is where we can see where you've not dusted on the shelves. Really that bad? Adam, first ever women's game I watched live was Barca v Arsenal Champions League final last summer. It was epic. Fair enough. I saw Putellas in Barcelona. To be honest, I remember. Oh, nearly. It's in. Oh, how's that gone in? It's 2-0 Barca. Is it Pina? No. Who is it who gets the strike at the end? I think the keeper's got to do better here. Yeah, it's ball stood up to the far post, and it's a header straight at the keeper. Keeper pushes it up into the air, and it's Brooks, I think, with the goal. 3 goals in 7 matches. Let's just watch it. The far post. Ball gets stood up by Barcelona, and as it comes over to Brooks, she heads it on target. Maybe it is a little bit unlucky, actually. Do you know what it reminds me of a little bit? Remember Pepe Reino in the Merseyside derby? The ball, it's actually a good save, to be fair. I was maybe a bit too critical. Little bit of a big, it was a great save, but she pushed it up rather than away and out. And because it went up, it kind of wrong-footed the defender on the line. The Real Madrid defender couldn't get to it. It ends up falling. It's bad luck. It ends up falling in the side netting. So it's Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 2, 13 minutes in. Neil Mifsud, is Italy going to qualify for the World Cup? Be interesting. I don't know. We're going to be doing Italy tomorrow, you know. Yeah, she give you a kiss. You cheeky devil. Mr. Arsenal fan, how's it going, mate? Loco Key, confident Liverpool get Europe. Yeah, we'll get Europe, mate. We've double the points that Chelsea have in the last 5 games. I'm not concerned we'll finish above Chelsea. And I still think we'll finish above Villa. And I'm not even that unsure about finishing below United. I think the only issue we've got with finishing below United is potentially the fact that they've got 1 game a week and they're going to be a lot fresher than we are. So, but here you go. And I think there might need to be a change here. There may need to be a change for Real Madrid Femenino. Pajot and Brooks have put them 2-0 in front. But it looks like Misa, the goalkeeper, the captain of Real Madrid, may have to come off. I don't know if there's going to need to be a change, maybe. May have to put Fromes on. She's just had some treatment on that right knee. She landed a little bit awkwardly, but maybe Merle Fromes may have to come on to replace her. Creed says she does have a bunch of stuff in the Barca Museum, to be fair. Nice. Thoughts on Everton fans dreaming of the Champions League? Everton fans aren't getting in the Champions League, for God's sake. Timbo keeps flexing on us with his 3 phones. Burner phones. Naruto, Barca going to win 100%. And Creed says her Ballon d'Or. They've got Messi's too, but it was cool seeing hers as well. There's a lot of really talented. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Bonmati. I don't know why Bonmati's not playing. She's not in the squad, and she's obviously not on the pitch. Pina was brilliant at the Euros for Spain. She was absolutely fantastic. Jonas says, I wish I could watch the game, but I'm broke to buy the streaming. And Not Sure says, I feel bad for Misa when they play Barca. This is just such a good team. Just such a good team. Bonmati's out with a broken leg, Key. I thought she'd come back from that. Wasn't that like November time? I thought she was back from that. Well, evidently not. I remember her being out with a broken leg, but I thought she was back from that. It was because I'm sure, didn't they say it was only like a bit like Isaac's one, I guess, like a minor fracture, and she would be back in a few months. I thought that was like November time. Header from Madrid, roof of the net, unlucky. 3-star, have we got any more games to enjoy tonight? Well, I'm not going to be streaming any more games tonight. However, there are certainly other games to watch tonight. I was going to do Scunthorpe against Rochdale in the National League and do another game in that. I mean, Man United against Bayern is also on later in the Women's Champions League. So there are certainly other games later on you could watch. If you fancy an international friendly, the US Virgin Islands are playing American Samoa as well. You could watch that. Key's phoning it in and I'm watching one, just joking, Key. Absolute part-timer. Tomorrow we're doing Italy, Northern Ireland. Friday we are doing England v Uruguay. And then Saturday, I might need to put a poll onto the chat and see which game to do on Saturday. Because there's a lot of National League football. I mean, we could do the Merseyside derby and the North London derby in the women's game. The North London derby, Arsenal women, Tottenham women, is 5:30, and there's also Liverpool v Everton women. Liverpool v Everton women is at 12. We could even do Liverpool legends v Borussia Dortmund legends at 3 o'clock. Barca are in. Oh, big save from Misa. Nearly 3-0. Nearly 3-0. 3-star Disney Plus, now part of Sky TV's package for free. Oh, is it really? Oh, well, I wish I'd have known. Scouse B, is there any chance we go for Elise? I think we do, yeah. I think that's exactly who we're going for. And I think that's exactly where Salah ends up for what it's worth. I think Salah's going to Bayern. I think Elise is coming to Liverpool. Hiya, Jake. How's it going? Max says 5-1 for Barca. Not sure, says Bonmati is injured. Yeah, I was going to say, I really thought she'd recovered from the broken leg. Would you be happy with Elise? I would. Yeah. Of course. I mean, there's not too many other players you'd look at and think they would be... Like, who else are you getting to replace Mo Salah? There's not too many out there that you'd look at and be really, really made up with. I think Elise's probably the closest one out there. How much will Elise cost? Elise, I would imagine, will cost somewhere in the region of maybe 80 to 100 million. Obviously, if we negotiate Salah going to Bayern and Elise comes to us, then maybe there's a 20 million quid discount off that. I don't know. Ronaldo the goal. Taiki, tomorrow's my birthday. I'll be late in your live stream. All right, mate. No worries yet. No worries at all, man. I'd have thought Liverpool will sell Salah and change to a 4-4-2 diamond. I think the thing is with Slot, it seems to be that we're keeping Arne Slot, and I'm really hoping that's the case. If we do, then I think we end up playing with wingers. Arne Slot plays with wingers. So he'll want Elise, he'll want Jan Diamand, he'll want players that can keep it wide. Jake, why are you watching women's football? It's an odd question. Why not? I don't know. Why not? We like diversity on the channel, mate. We've done the National League last night. We're doing the Women's League. We're doing the women's game tonight. Tomorrow we're doing a bit of international football. Over the weekend we'll be covering some League 1, League 2. Maybe some more Spanish football as well. So yeah, we'll be doing a bit of everything. We like watching a nice mix on this channel. That's what I think separates us from maybe any other football channel that you'll watch, is that we cover everything. It's not about just the big six, just the big games. No, there's people who care about watching football and love watching football together, and this is just another example of that. George, why does your live stream say Real Madrid versus Barca? Because that's what we're watching, mate. Bradders, more chance of you put... Mate, we urge you the first 2 times, Bradders, when you said it. It wasn't funny the first 2 times, mate, but I appreciate you're desperate for a bit of attention. If you needed the attention that much, mate, that's all you needed to say. Can everyone just help Bradders out and give him a bit of attention? Give him a bit of love. Doesn't seem like he gets too much of it, sadly. Jamie says, Key, do you still think Liverpool finish above United? I wouldn't rule it out. Yeah, I wouldn't rule it out. Bradders had to make sure, Key. Well, I know, mate. I know you did. I know you did. Ronaldo says Pina's so good. Samir says Barca to win. And Jake says, no offence to women's football, I've never watched it. Is women's football entertaining? Well, it's football. If you like football, then you'll like women's football. Generally speaking, you might not. The only objection I have to watching women's football, maybe as much as men's football, is because I genuinely don't know many of the teams, many of the players. I don't know who's... I feel like I don't know where I am when I watch women's football. Like it's odd to me to watch teams. Like, for example, Real Madrid. Real Madrid have never won a major honour in the women's game. That's a bizarre step change from the men's game, isn't it? Where they are the most dominant team in the land. Oh, Misa nearly taking out the centre-back there. So it's just, I don't really know where I am. Like, I've heard Lyon are a good side. Apparently Lyon are a good side. There's, like, Gotham United. There's teams called completely different things that don't exist in the men's game, but they're quite good. Oh, Barca over the bar. Unlucky. Dino, how are you, Key? I'm good, mate, thank you. I'm good, how are you? Timbo, Chelsea in the women's game are basically Man United, which is also weird. Frankie says, nice one, Key. We need more people like you, mate. Keep up the good work. Yes, Frankie. You don't need more people. No, you don't need more people like me. You need more people like us. We are watching this together. We are watching this together. If there's only me and 3 others, then, you know, doesn't really make that much of a difference. But there's hundreds turning up to watch football. Whether it's women's football, whether it's the National League like last night, whether it's tomorrow we're going to be watching Italy and Northern Ireland. That's what we do on here. This is why it's such a lovely community that we've got. Doesn't matter who you support, where your loyalties lie. We can have a chat about football and watch footy together. Timbo, if it's down to all of us, do we get a share of the revenue? If you want to carve up a tenner, mate, 46,000 ways, that's good luck. Bradders, how's this guy sound when anyone else but Arsenal is playing? Bradders, what's your problem, mate? What's up with you? What's up with you? Are you okay? Luis Hidalgo, Musho, Betis. Yes, mate. Good to see you. I'll take that half a penny. I don't even know if there'd be that much. Ollie, aren't you thinking about flying to the USA to watch the World Cup? Yes, well, that's certainly on the cards. I'm hoping so. Still a lot of planning to be done. I'm hoping I can do that, but if we can't, then we can't. So I've got to try and find a way for me, my wife, and my little girl all to get over to the USA for 6 weeks. Josh, where do you watch the match? Watch the match on Disney Plus. You can watch it on Disney Plus. That's where I'm watching it right now. Adam, has Van Dijk really played every minute of Prem games this season? He has, and that's probably why it's no surprise he's made a lot of mistakes. Good evening, sir. Ronaldo says, yo, if Italy don't make the World Cup, then they don't deserve to have 4 World Cups. Sam talking about Arsenal, get him the interaction. Well, I mean, if that was the case, then all I would do is watch Arsenal and talk about Arsenal. But yeah, that's not the case, mate. It's not the case. And believe it or not, you get United fans coming in saying exactly the same thing. Oh, all he does is watch United and all he does is talk about United. I mean, so both can't be true, can they? Both can't be true. Actually, the truth is that I watch maybe 12 to 14 games a week. So maybe less than that, actually. More like 10 to 12 games a week. 14 is a very special week. But 10 to 12 games a week, Arsenal's usually maybe one of them. So you're less than 10% of the channel, mate. Don't get flattered. Don't flatter yourself. Timbo, Arsenal's only been mentioned in the stream by you lot coming in and mentioning them. I know. I'm sure they behave as if I've started, right? Real Madrid and Barcelona in the Women's Champions Leagues. But before we get stuck into that, I want to have a quick conversation about Arsenal. It just doesn't happen like that way, lads. It really doesn't happen that way. Matt, please, how tall are you? Not tall enough. Not tall enough. To be fair, the shelves look a lot bigger. But, a lot smaller. But there's like 2 more rows beneath me, believe it or not. There's 2 more rows beneath me. Is it 2 or is it 3? No, it's 2. It's 2 more rows. And the other ones are on a stand. So it's not like... Yeah, there's a lot more going on underneath here. But I'm not professing to be 6'5", don't get me wrong. Are you the average male height? I think so. Yeah, I think so. There or thereabouts. Put my platforms on. Yeah, alright. Key the borrower. Lorenzo, how's it going, Lorenzo? Hala Madrid says Kushkif. And what are we saying, sir? And we get Arsenal fans speaking all the time. I know, yeah. It's crazy, innit? Are you the average male weight? Bradders, why are you obsessed with weight, mate? You're getting a bit of an obsession here. Bit of an obsession. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about you. Why are you so obsessed with weight? I think you might need to see someone, my friend. Key the Borrower. Never seen that film. Good to see you, Lorenzo. Real Madrid passing it out from the back. He's just looking out for you, Key. Oh, that's nice. At least it was a thoughtful one. I don't understand the thought process of... You've said something about my team, and I really like my team. You've said something that I don't like, therefore I'm going to have a go at you. I don't know. I think maybe life will teach you. It's not a very kind place, you know. Can't be flying around with that stuff. Real Madrid v Barca, yes, Jacob. Is Arteta better than Slot? No. Not at all. Honey, I shrunk the key. DG says, Barca women's team is too good. Barca down the right-hand side, ball in. It's going to be nearly a corner. Brad is just very disingenuous. It's not disingenuous at all. It's not disingenuous. How's it disingenuous? Your complaint was you couldn't understand why I supported Everton over Arsenal. And I told you. Real Madrid are in. Oh, must score. Whoa, get in there. Great finish. Was it Caicedo? Is it Caicedo who scored? Unbelievable finish, that. Absolutely fantastic goal. Caicedo makes it 2-1. Madrid are back in it. They're back in it. Timbo, my favourite sports film is Key Runnings. I see pride. I see power. I see a badass mother who won't take no crap off of nobody. Adam, don't worry, mate. I'm only 5'9" and 5'9 3/4. You're like a Harry Potter platform. Is Salah top 5 players of all time in the Premier League? No, not for me. Not for me. Timbo, wow, it's like I was just watching the film then. I played Junior Bevel in a straight-to-video remake. Roshan says, key thoughts on Salah leaving. It's inevitable that he was going to go, but I'm a little bit surprised that he's bought himself out of his contract, effectively. Those 3 quarters are very important. Blender Hub, appreciate, bro. Only found you streaming for women. Nice. Cheers, man. Good to see you. Lots of love. Cool Runnings, best comedy film ever. Love Cool Runnings. Great film. John Candy, the late great John Candy as well. You're a badass mother, Junior Bevel. Brothers, if the camera was off, you wouldn't be saying half the stuff you say about Arsenal. Mate, right, two things. One, why are you that arsed? Why are you that arsed that you're coming into a live and talking to a complete stranger like that? Why are you that arsed? Just get a life, man. Just get a life. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Oh, what a goal! 3-1. Real Madrid 1, Barca 3. What a header that was. That was a brilliant header. Absolutely fantastic. Set piece FC. See, even the women can do set piece FC better than Arsenal. It's so grim. Nah, it's a great goal. It is absolutely a brilliant goal. The ball gets played in. It's Paredes. Irene Paredes with a header. Fantastic header. Oh, here we go. We've got another someone desperate for attention. I don't know why they have to do it that way. I don't know why they have to just come in and spam. Just spam. Didn't deny what? Well, mate, there was a goal in the middle of in the middle of my response, in the middle of my rebuttal. In fairness, if you were being, see, you called me disingenuous. If you were being in any way sincere, you would have said, well, there was a goal in the middle of what he was saying, so maybe you'd give some credit for that. That just shows you're not really to be taken seriously. KM, what game are you watching? We are watching Barcelona against Real Madrid in the Women's Champions League. Isn't it 3-1? 3-1 currently. HK, hello guys. Joining y'all from Nuremberg, Germany. Travelled over as part of my old bro's business trip, but I'm having fun. Wonderful part of the world. Enjoy it. Will you be streaming Brazil v France tomorrow, Lorenzo? I'm not, mate. No, I am streaming Northern Ireland away at Italy in the World Cup qualifiers. Still haven't denied. What are you saying? If the camera was off, you wouldn't be saying half the stuff you say about Arsenal. Why? Go on, what? Elaborate. Why wouldn't I? Everything I say because I think it. I don't do... And do you know how you can prove it? Do you know how you can prove that's the case? Because I don't do all the other shit that every other football content creator does. I don't do it. If you have a look at all the other... And I'll say all the other. It's not all the other, actually. There's a lot of very, very good ones. But most of them, let's say most of them, who do the clickbaity, rage-baity thumbnails going, you know, Manchester United are about to sign this player, and it's not news at all, but it's just clickbait to get you to click on it. I don't do any of that. I've never done any of that. I'm not bothered. I watch the game. That's all I do as well. I don't even do videos after the game or anything like that, really. I watch the game. I enjoy watching it with you guys. And I do this because I enjoy it. Nothing else. Nothing else. If I didn't enjoy it, believe me, I wouldn't do it. Timbo Brothers, what does Key say about Arsenal that has hurt your feelings so much? Well, we'll be here all night. I've still asked him to elaborate. He won't elaborate. Adam says, March international break is unfair for clubs. So much at stake at this time of year. Ruthless Vieira, Key was respecting the ball. Real Madrid down the left-hand side. Madrid into the area. Oh, unlucky. Linda Caicedo on the left-hand side now. Brothers, I haven't heard a single Liverpool fan who prefers Everton over Arsenal. I don't prefer Everton over Arsenal. I don't know where you've got that from. Brothers, look at your viewers now and compared to an Arsenal fan. Compared to what Arsenal fan? What are you on about? Archie, Guy got me thinking this was men's. This was men's. Oh, okay, well, you don't have to watch if you don't want to watch. It's on Disney+. It's on ESPN as well. Real Madrid 1, Barcelona 3. Game FFS. Look at your viewers now and compared to an Arsenal game. Well, yeah, because it's a women's game in the international break, mate. That's nothing to do with Arsenal. Like, we've got big numbers on other games, non-Arsenal related. Most of the top 10 that I've done are not Arsenal. We did loads. We did massive people. Loads of people were watching on the AFCON. There's loads of people who watched on the AFCON. There's loads of stuff who happened. Loads of views like spiked around the AFCON, around the Liverpool Galatasaray was a big game the other week. Unknown says City can enjoy the energy drink cup. We've got bigger fish to fry. Andy says some women players play better than the men. Brother says not sure how you can either benefit overslating Arsenal and over exaggerating reactions. I don't. You saying I don't know how you can deny it. I'm telling you flat out, I don't. I absolutely do not. I watch footy the same, and to be fair, mate, the only way I know you can't be sincere, if you watched any other game, absolutely any other game, you'd see that it's exactly the same. Any other. Watch any other game, you will see it's exactly the same sort of reactions. King Sloth, may I just say, Key, even though I hate Liverpool, good luck to Salah with whatever he goes next. He was one of the greats to grace the league. Yeah, he's a very, very good player. I still think he's a very good player. Even now, I just don't think it's necessarily a good fit for Liverpool anymore. Timbo, Key doesn't exaggerate about things. He's just wrong about things. Key different. Bradders, where are the reactions this game? Well, to be fair, this game's maybe a bit of an anomaly. One, because it's the women's game, and I'm not maybe as invested in the women's game because I don't watch it enough. Or let's say I don't watch it as much as the men's game. So I'm not as invested in it. Like I said, I don't really watch it because I don't really know where I am with the women's game. As I've already explained, it's not anything to do with the quality or the entertainment value or anything like that, actually. It's just we watched the Women's Euros last year. It was great fun. Watched loads of the women's games, but I don't really know where to stand with the women's game. I don't know any of the players really. I know a handful, and I don't know which teams are good, which teams are bad. So I'm a bit out of my depth with it. I can't reasonably have a conversation about the women's game and profess to be not an expert. I wouldn't say I'm an expert in the men's game, but I've watched it all my life, so I can have a good conversation with most teams in the men's game. Can't really do that in the women's, so I'm a bit all over the place, to be fair. Thomas, Key Thomas ever been right about anything? Well, I'll tell you what I will be right about. Mo Salah is not going to Saudi. I'll say that for damn certain. For damn certain. Mo Salah is not going to Saudi. You can have that for sure. HK says, what's worse, having to call Arsenal your team or having to convince yourself Saka is the best winger when he's clearly shite? Ariso, how many corners do we have? Corners so far is 4. You can see them on the stats just on the right-hand side here. There's a live stats. You can count them right there. King Sloth will give him a good send-off when United beat Hughes. Of course you will. Owen Andrews, why don't you think he's going to Saudi? Well, think about it. Why would he go to Saudi? Why on earth would he go to Saudi? Salah is definitely staying in Europe. Ruthless Vieira, what team would you do mastermind on if you couldn't choose Liverpool or England? Probably Everton or Man United. Because they're my rivals, I probably have indirectly focused on them more. So maybe United. Maybe it'd be United. Yeah, because they've been a very, very good side, so everyone remembers United players, and I would say Man United. If I couldn't do Liverpool, I'd be United specialist. Salah's not going to Galatasaray. Listen, I'm telling you. I am absolutely telling you, there's no way he buys out the rest of his contract unless he has got some sort of a deal lined up with maybe a Real Madrid, maybe a Bayern, maybe a PSG. He's going to go somewhere that he can continue his legacy. He's not going to go somewhere like Galatasaray. It's just not happening. And he's definitely... if he was going to go Galatasaray, he probably would just go to Saudi. But I don't think he goes to either. He's not going to go Galatasaray. The reason being, he'll want to go to somewhere where he can have a chance of winning 1 league title, but 2, the Champions League. He could go to any club. If he's on a free transfer, every club in Europe wants Mo Salah. He's got his pick of clubs if he's on a free transfer. Every single club in the world would take him. On decent money, I mean. Not like massive, massive wages. Not like 400k a week. But if he was on decent wages, reasonable, moderate wages, yet 100% every team in Europe takes a gamble on Mo Salah. Norm says, can Real score 1 before half-time? I certainly hope so. Bees, have you watched football this season? I have, mate. Just a little bit, yeah. Just a little bit. 12 games a week. All season. Nick, did you ever go to the old Wembley Stadium? I did, but I never actually watched a game there, but I did go there. Andy, he's too old to give Madrid or Barca. Serie A, maybe. Why is he... I don't think he's too old to go Madrid. I mean, I guess the question is whether or not he could... On that right-hand side, Trent and Salah... I think Trent and Salah could work it for Madrid. Ball whipped in from... Oh, nearly 3-2. Unlucky. Bees, then why would any of the best teams in Europe take Mo Salah? He's being dog. Well, okay, well, let's pretend for a moment, Bees, that you're a executive at a Barca or a Bayern or a Real Madrid or a PSG, right? Let's pretend for a minute that you're an executive, heaven forbid, at one of those clubs. And Mo Salah is available on a free transfer. The same Mo Salah, by the way, who broke the Premier League all-time goals contributions record just 12 months ago. He's not a player who's completely and utterly washed. He's a player who you could argue, yeah, maybe he's in the wrong system. Maybe he's just out of form. Players are in and out of form all the time. That happens. Maybe he's in the wrong system. Maybe he fell out with the manager. Maybe he's grieving over the loss of Jota. Maybe all sorts of these like different reasons as to why his form might not be where it was. Okay? Maybe it's that. Maybe he just needs a fresh start. What I'm saying to you is, if you're one of those executives and you've got Mo Salah in front of you, free transfer, even at 33, 34, and he's saying, listen, I look after myself as well as any other player in Europe. And he does, doesn't he? You can tell. The guy's an absolute physical specimen. He's going to be like Ronaldo. He could play until he's 40 if he wants to. He really looks after himself. Doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, looks after himself, does all the prep work, trains really hard. He's that kind of guy. So he will 1,000,000% go on for a long, long time. If you can get Mo Salah, even at 70% of what he was last season, on a free, on reasonable wages, that's a game changer. You win everything. You win everything. You don't even have to get him back to last season's level. You just have to get him close to that level. And what would argue it? Your argument is, or seems to be, that this is Mo Salah's level now and he'll never get better. My argument is, well, it could be reasonably argued that on a free transfer, there's a lot of clubs who take the gamble and say maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a bit of a dip. Maybe it's just a bit of a dip. Players are going on longer than ever now. Look at Lewandowski. Loads of players are playing late into their 30s. Mo Salah could do exactly that too. It's not an if. It's not an if because I have balanced it off by saying he doesn't need to get back to his best. He just needs to get back to somewhere approaching his best. 70%. Even if he's 70% as good as last year, he's still giving you like 20, 25 goals a season. He'd be near enough top scorer at most of these teams. It'd be unbelievable. DG says, is this game the quarter-final? It is, yes. It is the quarter-final. 2 minutes of added on time. Real Madrid 1, Barca 3. It's the first leg. The second leg will be played next week at the Johan Cruyff Stadium. B's. Oh, for Ala Valencia, then he's broke a bunch of records. Oh dear. All right. Well, I thought you was a serious person with a modicum of intelligence, and you was able to have an actual football conversation. Now I realise you're just a 5-year-old. Never mind. We won't engage in conversation with you anymore, then, mate. Goodison Road, is this your only stream today? It is, mate. Yes, this is my only stream today. Tomorrow I'll be doing Italy, Northern Ireland. And then Friday we're doing the England game. Oliver, do you think Arsenal will win the league, honestly? Yes or no? Yes, mate, yeah. Ruthless Vieira, Kane is miles ahead in the Ballon d'Or, but Barca have PR. It's going to be an interesting one. Well, it is half-time. It is half-time. Kevin Carmona, is this half finished? Yes, half-time in the Real Madrid-Barcelona Femenino game. It is Real Madrid 1, Barcelona 3. Real Madrid have done well to get back into the game, to sort of stem the tide. It looked for a while there like they were going to get a real battering in the first half and the second leg would be pointless. But they've continued and they've kept pushing on. Timbo, Liverpool should have let Salah go last summer. His legacy would have been basically perfect. I still think you've got to keep him. I know it's frustrating that it's ended the way it has, but I can totally understand why they would keep him. Like, after last season, you would absolutely... You're not letting him go on a free, are you? You're never letting him go on a free. Aaron, thoughts still on Villa getting top 5 after this weekend? Looks like we've proved you wrong again. What do you mean proved me wrong again? How have you proved us wrong again, mate? What are you talking about? Villa have won, what, the first game in about 8 weeks? How have you proved anyone wrong? Proved us wrong again. Behave yourself. Mate, you've literally won. Villa, form-wise, I think are amongst the worst sides in the Premier League. Are you not? Yeah, form over the last 5 games, only Leeds, Burnley and Tottenham have picked up fewer points than Villa. Over the last 5 games, only Leeds, Burnley and Tottenham have picked up fewer games. Owen, you was adamant we weren't getting top 5, pal. I still don't think you will. I genuinely still don't think you will. Mate, like I said, you've got the worst form out of pretty much all of the top 6. Yeah, you have, by definition, you have got the worst form out of the entire top 6. Ina, are we doing a halftime quiz? Yes, we can do a halftime quiz. 1 second. Key, even as a United fan, I think Salah is a better player in the Prem than Cristiano, but I'm of the opinion that Ronaldo has a higher legacy. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Goodison Road, just caught the man flu. Ooh, can't stand that. Hate man flu. But yeah, I was going to say, we can't be far off Villa at form. No, you're ahead. Even Chelsea are better than Villa. Even Chelsea are better than Villa in the last 5 games, mate, believe it or not. Yeah, if you're new around here, do me a favour. Please hit the like button. Make sure you've subscribed. We are live every single day watching games of football. At the minute, this is the 2-week hiatus on club football. And this is where Premier League Dad tends to show its diversity. And we watch a bit of different stuff every day. Halftime quiz. Hang on a minute. Let me get my act together. Owen says with McGinn and Tielemans back, mate, also with the easiest run in the top 5. But of what use is the easiest run in the top 5 when you got beat by Wolves? You're looking at it's the easiest run on paper, mate. You got beat by Wolves. So what you got beat by Wolves and you should have got beat by Leeds. So like what use is that? Maku Tosai, Real aren't playing Barca. They are, mate. Yes, Real Madrid 1, Barcelona 3. Goodison Road says, Key, come support the Blues. Why? Because it's the grand old team to support. Right. Where's me quiz book? DMC photos, you're unsure to going live for Sunday League games at this stage. Hey, listen, if that's all that's on, mate, I'll do them. You know me. I will do them. I think Joe asked earlier. What was it you asked, Joe? Let me find what Joe's question was, because I just don't want to not do Joe's quiz, because he put one in before. Players who've played for both Real Madrid and Barcelona. Yeah, we could do that. I think, did we do that the other night? We did Real Madrid Barcelona it wasn't the other night, it was the other week. We did Real Madrid v Barcelona. Because they played each other, didn't they, not that long ago, and we literally did it then, I'm sure we did. Right, hang on a second. So, here is the halftime quiz. Lucas, what's the Barca Real Madrid score? It's 3-1. 3-1 to Barcelona. Okie dokie, right. So, I want from you the top, let's do the top 20. Should we do the top 20? Go on, we'll do the top 20. Hang on a minute. This is going to get messy. Hang on a second. Let me just jot these down. Because this is where it could get very, very messy. Right, so it's a men's quiz, so I don't want to sound like I'm kicking off at the women's game, but I don't know anything about the women's game, so I find a women's game quiz very, very difficult. I have absolutely no idea what that would even look like, if I'm dead honest. Right, but I have got a quiz for you on the men's game, and it is as follows. Can you tell me the top 20 players in the men's game, the top 20 men's players with the most Champions League assists who didn't play for either Real Madrid or Barcelona? There you go. That's the sneak question. They can't have played for either Real Madrid or Barcelona. Who are the top assisters in Champions League history? Very, very difficult one to answer, that one. Can you give me the top 20 Champions League assisters who never played for either Real Madrid or Barcelona? Get your answers in the chat. There's so many who have played for him. It becomes so difficult to actually That's a difficult one. Charmy says David Silva. No, not David Silva, believe it or not. Not David Silva. Which I was astonished by, to be honest. David Silva does not make it. Not David Silva. Kimmich is right, though. Kimmich is correct. He is in there. Muller is in there as well. Rooney is in there. Correct. Lampard is in there. Not Scholes. No. Schweinsteiger. Correct. Del Piero. Correct. Andrea Pirlo. Correct. Robben played for Real Madrid. Ribery is correct. Kaká played for Real Madrid. Robben played for Real Madrid. Keep them coming. Not closer. No. Not closer. Not Alonso, not Milner. No, Alonso played for Real Madrid, of course. Not James Milner. Not Bernardo Silva. Pirlo, you've already got. G. Lawrence's key is Salah leaving on a free. Okay, it wasn't when Trent left on a free. Trent didn't leave on a free, mate. Trent left for £10 million. See, this is it, mate. If you're gonna fly in and try and be funny and try and be clever, I would just get your facts right first. Might be important. You never know. Try and educate yourself first, and then come in. I would do that first. De Bruyne is there. He's third. Absolutely. Gerrard, believe it or not. No, not Gerrard. Not Gerrard. Absolutely not. Not Bergkamp. Salah is correct, though. Yes, Salah is right. Philip Lahm. Yes, Philip Lahm is right. He would make a great trans man. Maybe I am. Is Mo Salah there? Yes, Salah is there, but Gerrard not. Cesc Fabregas did play for Barcelona. Gianfranco Zola, no, never played in the Champions League, I don't believe. Or if he did, he didn't play for Chelsea, did he? But yeah, not that many games in the Champions League. Dan Ciso, hi Key, as a fan of football in general, I love that you watch any and all type of matches. Cheers, man. Yeah, well, listen, this is what we do. This is what we do. Barca against Real Madrid women tonight. The National League last night. World Cup qualifier tomorrow. We'll have some great games. All good. Seedorf played for Real Madrid. Not Evra. Not Gary Neville. You're missing number one. I still can't believe you've not got number one. Still can't believe you've not got number one. Not Pato. No. Yaya Toure, no. Not Yaya Toure. Famously played for Barcelona as well. The question, brothers, is the top 20 assisters. Top 20 players with the most assists in the Champions League who didn't play for either Barcelona or Real Madrid. They can't have played for either Barca or Real Madrid. Not Javier Zanetti, no. So far, you've got Pirlo, Philip Lahm, Schweinsteiger, Rooney, Salah, Del Piero, Kimmich, Lampard, Ribery, Kevin De Bruyne, and Thomas Muller. There's still more to get. Not Bernardo Silva, not Paulo Dybala. Mick, how's it going, lad? Not Bobby Zamora, not Bruno Fernandes. Not De Rossi. No. The players are nearly back out. Players are nearly out. Raymond says, I am done with Eddie Howe this season. I want him sacked from Newcastle United now. Resker appointed. Wow. Not Steven Gerrard, not Ambrosini. Issa Mohammed. Hi, how's it going, Issa? What do you think about Szoboszlai? He's alright, yeah. Not Torres, but Giggs. Yes, Giggs is number one. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left to get. You've got 12 out of 20. I need another 8 from you. Didier Drogba, Andy. Well done. Didier Drogba's in there. Thierry Henry played for Barcelona, sir. Nedved is correct, though. Nedved is right. Well done. Dan, however, as an Arsenal fan, your banter does get to me. You don't need to get all upset about that. It's all good fun, mate. It's all good fun. I take it when Liverpool lose as well. Mick92, what we doing? We're watching Real Madrid against Barcelona in the UEFA Women's Champions League quarter-final, mate. Raheem Sterling. Well done, Adam. Sorry. Adam, yes, correct. Raheem Sterling is right. Not Zamorano. Zamorano famously played for Real Madrid. Not Cavani. Not Giroud. Not Totti. We are off for the second half, though. Not Aguero. Did play for Barcelona, didn't he? Gamer Guru, guessing you had some technical difficulties yesterday. Keystream crashed. Yeah, it's so frustrating. It happened like 10 minutes before the end of the game. So yeah, really annoying. Sorry about that, mate. These naming players. Oh, we're doing a quiz, mate. Yeah, we're doing a quiz. The quiz is, we're doing the top 20 players with the most assists in Champions League history who didn't play for either Barcelona or Real Madrid. So far, you've got Ryan Giggs, Thomas Muller, Kevin De Bruyne, Frank Ribery, Frank Lampard, Joshua Kimmich, Del Piero, Sterling, Nedved, Salah, Rooney, Schweinsteiger, Philip Lahm, Andrea Pirlo, and Drogba. So you've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left to get. You've got 15 out of 20. 5 left to get. Not Cuadrado, not Cambiasso. Hiya, Julius. How's it going? Can't be helped, mate, sometimes. As long as it's sorted, that's all that matters. Yeah, no, I think it might have been because of the wind. I don't know where in the world you are, mate, or where in the UK you are if you're over this part of the world, but there's been a lot of storms recently, and it can't really make its mind up, the UK weather. Today it was glorious. It was like everyone was hanging the washing out in the morning, and then come lunchtime there was hailstone, and it was freezing. So it just keeps changing up. Not Bernadeschi. Leroy Sané is correct, though. Leroy Sané, good answer. Not Paul Scholes, no. Griezmann did play for Barca. Zlatan did play for Barca. Not Royce. Not Ballack. No. Not Marco Reus. Seedorf played for Real Madrid. Gundogan played for Barcelona. Rooney is there, yes. Not Tadic. You've got one player known for his time at Chelsea. One player known for his time at AC Milan. One player known for his time at Bayern. One player maybe known for his time at Juventus. Malouda, yes, Frank Malouda. Florent Malouda, not Frank Malouda. Florent Malouda, apologies. Florent Malouda is in there, yes. 3 left to get. Not Coman. Not Robben. Robben played for Real Madrid. Not Willian. Not Ballack. Not Harry Maguire. Not Tadic. Real Madrid with the corner. Not Harry Kane, no. Not Harry Kane. See you later, everyone. Just eating some dinner. No worries, Julius. Take it easy, man. Not Bobby Firmino. No. Believe it or not, I'll give you the answers because we're off for the second half. We should focus on the game. So, Mario Götze, Shevchenko, and Costa. Douglas Costa. Believe it or not, Douglas Costa has more Champions League assists than Steven Gerrard, which is crazy. But there you go. Not Janino either. Yeah, Götze. Mario Götze. Not Effenberg, not Gattuso, not Closer, no. No, it's Douglas Costa got... How many did Douglas Costa get? 20... Douglas Costa got... Oh no, Douglas Costa got 17. Douglas Costa got 17 Champions League assists. Goetze got 20. Malouda got 20. Sané got 21. Salah has only got 21. Craig, what channel? It's on Real Madrid Barca is on Disney Plus, mate. Disney Plus. So there you go. That's the half-time quiz. That is the half-time quiz. Thank you very much. If you wanted to leave a like, if you enjoyed that, please do. Joe, 17 players have played for both Real Madrid and Barca. Oh, go on then, we'll do it. 17 players who've played for both Real Madrid and Barca. Right. Figo, Ronaldo, Enrique, Eto'o, Saviola, why am I struggling already? My favourite assist was Redondo v United. Redondo was incredible, wasn't he? 17 players who've played for both Real Madrid and Barca. Figo, Ronaldo, Enrique, Eto'o and Saviola I've got. Who else are we missing? Who played for both of them? Players like back in the day, won't it? There's loads of players. Did like Zubi Zareta play for them both or something like that? Sure there's a keeper who played for them both. This is since 92. Okay, 92. Players who've played for both since 1992. Oh, that's a tough question, that. That's a really good one. I'm sure we did this. We've done this before. Sanin says Redondo's son is playing at Elche. Laudrup. Did both... Did Michael... No, he did, didn't he? Michael Laudrup did. It was Michael Laudrup. Michael Laudrup played for both. Of course he did. There's another... Isn't there another Dutchman? There's another Dutchman who did. Oh, forget his bloody name now. Right, sorted. Yeah, it's a blonde-haired fella. Forget his name, though. Lopetegui. Did Lopetegui play for both? No, Lopetegui never played for both, did he? You sure? I can't think. Off the top of my head. Blonde, I can see him. I can picture him. Blonde-haired fella. Midfielder. Oh, she's doing me head in now. What was his name? If Foxy was here, Foxy would definitely get this. Midfielder who played for both Barca and Real Madrid. A bright blonde hair. I'm sure he was Dutch. Or was he? Oh, it was... No, it wasn't. He wasn't Dutch. He was... Come on, Key. Yes, I've got his name. Prosinecki. Robert Prosinecki. Played for Red Star Belgrade and won the Champions League with them. Hadji. Did Hadji play for both? Seriously? Oh, he did, didn't he? He was at Barca. Did he go Barca? Was he Barca first or Madrid first? Schuster. I was thinking Schuster as well, but Prosinecki. Schuster's another one. Guti. I don't think Guti did. No, Guti didn't. Hadji's a good one. Hadji. Who else are we saying? Marcos Alonso. Oh, yes, he did. He went back on loan, didn't he? Marcos Alonso. He'd be another one. Alfonso Perez, yeah, mid-90s. What a player he was, by the way. Alfonso Perez, Prosinecki. Who else have you said? Schuster. I don't even know who's Miguel Soler. How do I not know Miguel Soler? Chimey, you googled it. We all saw UK. Hey, I don't do googling, mate. That's not on me. I don't do that. Believe me, hey, I'm struggling. If I was googling, I'd be better than Figo, Ronaldo, Enrique, Eto'o, Saviola, and who else did I say? Figo, Ronaldo, Enrique, Eto'o, Saviola, Laudrup. Maybe Prosinecki he can give me. After that, I'm struggling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of what? How many was there? 17 or 19, and I got 7. Googling and getting 7 right. Yeah, we said Ronaldo. Danny Garcia. Who's Danny Garcia? Who is he? I don't know half of these. Barca are in. Should be 4. What a finish. It's 4-1 Barca. Oh, that's a great goal. That is a really, really tidy finish. And now that makes the second leg so much more difficult, rather. So much more difficult for the Real Madrid Femenino. (4-1). Goodness me. Soler is right. I honestly, I would never have got Danny Garcia. Would never have got Danny Garcia. Ever. Danny Garcia played 12 games for Real Madrid. Played 12 games for Real Madrid in 1993. And then had a decent career at Barcelona after that. Would never have got it. Not sure about Odriozola. Not sure about Denis Suarez. Sanin says, imagine adding Bonmati to this squad. Barca Femeni is goated. Unbelievable team to watch. Now Linda Caicedo down the left though. Real Madrid coming back into it. Ball in. Chance. It's going to go out for a corner. Adam, what have we got correct so far, Key? I think the only ones that I've noted down are... Who do we have? Soler, Garcia. Miller. I don't even know who that is. Couldn't have told you who Miller is. Yeah. I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We've got 13. We've got 13. After that, I think we're stretching. I think we're struggling after that. Very much struggling. Alfonso Perez there. He is, mate. Yeah, I think so. The chat over on the other place, the place that starts with the Y, seems to have got through a fair few of them. Sunny says, will you do watch-alongs for the UEFA Youth Champions League final stages? Possibly. I don't know yet, to be honest. Timbo, 10 players who played for Chelsea. Oh, don't start me off with that again. 10 players who played for Chelsea and Liverpool. Nando is another player. Wouldn't have got him. Would never have got him. Thing is, to be honest, Joe, those quizzes are so difficult because of the, whatever it is, 17, 19 players, there's about 6 who nobody's ever heard of. You're just never going to get them all right. They've got to, ideally you want a quiz that everyone's got a reasonable chance of completing. That's the sweet spot for a quiz. It's no good if it's like, oh, well, you can get 13 out of 19. And then that's it, everyone's stumped. Because you just end up with people scrambling around looking, well, what's... yeah, I have nothing else. Like, you've told me 6 names, I don't even know them. And I'm someone who I think has got... I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I've got a reasonable grasp on football, certainly even Spanish football. I couldn't tell you who Miller is, or Salah, or Nando. Ravino, I'm a Barca fan. Please, can match the watch send me. Sonny and Getafe player Luis Miller's father played for both Barca and Real Madrid. Well, I stand corrected. '60th minute on the clock. Real Madrid 1, Barcelona 4. And the tie looks like it's going to be out of Madrid's grasp. It's hard enough, but it's going to be so much harder going to the Johan Cruyff Arena. Oh, here we go. Strike. Got to hit that. Got to hit that. Oh, good save. Much better from Madrid. Tim Bowl says, quiz, 10 players better than Ballon d'Or elect Declan Rice. John Joe Shelby. Cleared away. Claim for the handball. Big claim for the handball. Referee's not interested, but there was a claim for the... Might be a check there. Can we get a check on that, please, sir? Can we get a check on that? Jay Spearing. Claydon. How's it going, Claydon? Tell you what would be a good question. Let's do our all-time... We have done this before, haven't we? All-time Barcelona and Real Madrid 11. Who is your all-time Barcelona and Real Madrid 11? You can pick a maximum of 6 players from one side. Why don't we do that? Your all-time Barcelona and Real Madrid 11. Jamie, I hope Liverpool keep slots. Me too, mate. I really do too. I'm really rooting for them. Oh, great defending again. Caicedo flies in. It's getting a little bit feisty now. Good defending from Barca, and they get it away. Really, really smart play down the right-hand side. Ronaldo, Messi, R9. It's probably not a bad shot. See, I would go Suarez. I'd genuinely have Suarez up there. I would go Ronaldo, Messi, Suarez. That would be my front three. Joe, have you seen the Isaac Barca links? No. No, I haven't seen him. And I would be amazed if there were any credibility in him. Saneem, which kind of ownership do you like? Like Spanish clubs, like fan-owned, or English clubs? Personally, I would prefer clubs that are fan-owned, but some degree of regulation so that there can't be... Because, let's be honest, there's been fan-owned clubs that have been run really poorly as well. Timbo says Casillas, Alves, Ramos, Puyol, Marcelo, Busquets, Iniesta, Modric, Messi, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho. Oh, I can't have Ronaldinho out the side either. Do you know what? I might have to go 4-4-2. I genuinely might have to go 4-4-2. I think I'm going to have to go Messi off the right, Ronaldo at centre forward with Suarez. Oh, it's 5! It's 5! What a finish that is. Absolutely unbelievable finish. It's a great goal. Real Madrid 1, Barca 5. They're running riot here. Absolutely incredible goal. The ball gets pulled in from the right-hand side, pulled back, sliding in, and Lopez with the goal. Vicky Lopez, second goal in 7 matches. Chimey, Neymar, Suarez, Messi. Casillas, Alves, Ramos, Puyol, Carlos, Kaká, Iniesta, Ronaldinho, Messi, CR7, Raul. I would go Ronaldo and Suarez up front, Messi off the right, Ronaldinho off the left. Messi off the right, Ronaldinho off the left, and then midfield would be Busquets and Zidane. Busquets and Zidane. Right back, Alves. Left back, Roberto Carlos. Centre backs would be Puyol and... Puyol and... I really liked Hierro. Hierro was brilliant. Forgot Zidane. Oh, yeah. No Zidane. Ronaldinho has to be in the team. One of my favourite players ever. Can't exclude Iniesta. See, I would have... I think I'd have to exclude Iniesta. Barca in the box again. Nearly 6. I think Xavi and Iniesta were both better than Zidane, to be honest. Maybe a hot take. Definitely a hot take. Zidane, for me, is other than Gerrard, the greatest centre mid of all time. Oh, what a strike! Oh, my goodness me. Caicedo again. She's done it again. It's only her. She's taken the game to Barcelona on her own. Linda Caicedo, 21. And she's just rattled it in the top corner. Absolutely no chance. No chance at all for Cole, the goalkeeper. And Linda Caicedo with a 4th in 9 matches. It's a great ball from Real Madrid over the top. She chases it down, shows great strength to hold off the defender, cuts inside on her right foot and outside the area, just smashes it in the top corner. That's better than the Lauren James goal last night. That is better than the Lauren James goal last night. Prince Rupert, did your internet go out last night, Keith? It did, mate, yeah. Sadly, frustratingly, annoyingly, it went out. Xavi and Iniesta, along with Busquets, were the basis for the most dominant team we've ever seen for club and country. No, and I agree. I just think if I had to pick one midfielder out of Xavi, Iniesta and Busquets, I'm picking Busquets. Busquets was incredible. I'd never seen he for me is the original, like, just that role sitting in front of the defence. I've never seen anyone execute it better. Unbelievable. Dr. Wright, you need to say women's football in caption, G. Clickbaiting at its finest. It's not clickbaiting, mate. That's not how TikTok works. You didn't click anything to actually get into this stream, did you? And also, if you genuinely thought when it says Real Madrid Barcelona that you thought you might be watching the men's game, then you're a moron. Then you are a moron. It's the international break. Joe, do you ever think you would get guests on your watch-alongs? Yes, I'd love to. That'd be the plan, to be honest. I'd love to have guests on. Absolutely would love to have guests on. I mean, that would be the ideal, maybe. To get, like, watch a game together. Clickbait. Absolutely unbelievable. Who saw Real Madrid Barcelona and went, oh, I didn't know they were playing tonight? Fruit Loop. Absolute Fruit Loop. Should state women's football. I don't need to state women's football. I don't need to state women's football for the basis of you being an idiot. MK13, I'm a Barca fan. I saw the title. I'm so lost, man. Ronaldo, the goal, says, Kitty, you're a kind guy. Well, I'm not a bad guy. Certainly not a bad guy. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. That's brilliant. Ramos, Puyol as centre-backs. Joe, have you not seen the title and thumbnail? Well, no, I know, but to be honest, this is on the other place. This is the other place on TikTok. Key's a fairly decent guy. Oh, yeah, you're a fairly decent guy as well. That's nice. Fairly decent guy. So backhanded. He's a fairly decent guy. Fahim, Key, I'm dying. My dying wish is for you to say Arsenal is the best. There you go, mate. I said it there for you then. What platform are you guys watching this game on? Disney Plus, mate. Disney Plus. It's also on ESPN. Barca driving forward. Nearly 6. Is it? Now out for a corner. I think it's going to be a corner kick. Yeah. JB Life, are you sitting down? Why? Have you got some bad news for me? Fahim, but can you mean it before they pull out the plug? I can't, mate. I'm sorry. I can't. Get well soon, though, eh? Cheers, Joe. Put that on your gravestone. Fairly decent guy. Watched footy a bit. That's right. How much gel is in your hair? Not as much as you think. I actually don't put any gel in my hair. It's no gel. It's just grease. It's pure grease. No, I'm messing. I don't have gel. Don't have gel. Surviving the ages. How do you watch Barca Real Madrid women's games if you never watch their men's games? I do watch their men's games. I watched Real Madrid against Getafe. I watched Real Madrid against... Sorry, I watched Barcelona against Girona. We watched Real Madrid the other night against Atletico Madrid. We watched Barcelona against Newcastle, both games. We watched Real Madrid against Man City, both games. So yes, we absolutely do watch Real Madrid and Barcelona on this channel. Men's and women's, evidently. Sanin, Barcelona had a chance to win in the Champions League last year. Men, women and youth. Only youth succeeded. Women lost in the final, men in the semi. And Madhouse says, Key, does the men's game start right after this one? It does, mate. Yeah, you just have to stick around. Chip fat. Puts Arsenal fans' tears in his hair. How many times do you think Arsenal are mentioned in a stream? Fucking hell. Too many is the answer. Too many. Great ball over the top. Barca in again here. Nearly 6. Nearly 6. Ronaldo says, Key, is Linda Caicedo Moish Caicedo's sister? No, Moish Caicedo is Ecuadorian. Linda Caicedo is Colombian. So, I mean, maybe, unless they've got... Maybe she might be a distant relative. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if the Caicedos, as a family name, are spread across South America. Maybe there is some distant relative there that's connecting the two. I don't know. But not as far as I'm aware, no. 1,000 times each stream. Blake, do women's games still get semis or straight to a final finish? Yeah. I'm in Tesco right now. Which Pringle flavour should I get? Anything other than sour cream is just mad. Just absolutely mad. Warren, bro, go spend time with your family. Stop begging it for 20 viewers. 21, Warren. 21, mate. Count. Count, please. It's 23 now, actually. So, yeah, Linda Caicedo's wicked. Sour cream's the goat. I'm going to go Texas barbecue. Well, why ask then? Why ask? Oh, which Pringles flavour should I get? Sour cream. No, I'm just going to get barbecue. Absolute joker. Joe says Kevin and Jerome are brothers that played for two nations. That's, well, yeah, that's very true. It's very true. Paprika. Warren count better next time. I mean, for what it's worth, we've had 200 plus in on the other place. Sunny, I took the mystery Pringles flavour and failed yesterday. What is the mystery Pringles flavour? Wasn't expecting such a shit suggestion. Alright, I'll think of a fairly decent one then. Fucking barbecue. Woke nonsense. Absolute woke nonsense. Solita Manita. I don't know what that means, Roberto Matarese, but I love the name. Solita Matanita, or whatever that means. I love it. Dr. Wright, how long ago did you start, G? Only seeing you recently. Started about 12 months ago. Yeah, 12 months ago. And it's grown very quickly. Maybe not so much on TikTok, to be fair. TikTok's not really... I don't do enough on TikTok. I don't really spend that much time on TikTok. I just put the lives on. I don't do the video. If you look at my TikTok, there's not that many videos I've published, to be honest. I've only started recently doing a little bit more. But most of my stuff's on other platforms. Joe says, the Pogba brothers are another example of siblings playing for two different nations. And Chimey, here's a quiz. Top 10 players with the most Premier League titles since 92. Ooh, top 10 players with the most Premier League titles since 92. I mean, they're all going to be United players, aren't they? Giggs. Scholes. Giggs, Scholes. Neville. Giggs, Scholes, Neville. KDB? Really? Would he? Nah, not KDB. KDB will have got, what, 6? Ferdinand and Vidic. Maybe Ferdinand and Vidic. Keane. Have I hurt you with that comment, Key? I think you're a lovely man. Listen, you've not hurt me with it. You've not hurt me with it, because I just expect it from you now. But you've definitely not hurt me. But I've taken it to heart, and I'll remember it till the day I die. Foden, do you think Como can get the Champions League next year? Also, do you think Cesc is suitable as a Prem manager? Do I think Como will get Champions League? No. Do I think Cesc is a suitable Prem manager? Yes, and I'm sure he will be very soon. Aston says 2-5 in a first leg quarter-final is insane. It's been a really good game. Pere Romeu is just being booked, the Barca manager. Foden, Ibate says, will there be another goal? I think it'd be silly to rule it out at this point. Real Madrid have shown, Quesada has scored 2 really, really good goals. Barcelona looking really dangerous on the counter-attack. That's me off the Christmas card list. Rio, yes. Rooney, 2. Carrick, Vidic, no. Rooney, I would imagine. Yeah, Rooney, Rio. Surviving the ages. I used to see you watching and screaming at Liverpool games. Today, I randomly spotted you watching Barca women's game while checking if the WCL was live on YouTube. No, this is what we do, mate. I don't know if you've seen. If you click on the channel, you'll see at the very top. This is what we do every single day. We do watch-alongs of different games. So there's always a game of football live somewhere in the world, and I will cover at least one game every single day. Last night we were watching the Enterprise National League, Gateshead against York City. Tonight we're doing Real Madrid Barcelona in the Women's Champions League. Tomorrow we'll be doing Northern Ireland against Italy in the World Cup qualifiers. So there's always a game of football on, and that's what this whole community is about, is watching games of football together. Yes, I am a Liverpool fan, and yes, we do watch a lot of the Premier League, but we watch the Champions League, we watch the Europa League, the Conference League. Once you get past the big 6 games, there's still a lot of football to be watched. Nicky Butt is not a bad shout. Nicky Butt, I would imagine. Butt's in there. Evans, Foden. KDB, Foden, Ederson, Bernardo Silva and Stones have 6-2, I believe. Irwin, Solskjaer, Becks and Phil Neville. Harry Maguire. Are you covering the Scottish SPL race? we've done a little bit of it, haven't we? I mean, I think the last game we did in the SPFL was Celtic Rangers. And it finished 0-0, and then extra time and penalties. It was when there was a riot on the pitch. So that was the last game we did up there in Scotland. And we probably will do more, I'm sure, before the end of the season. Chimey, have you got the answers to this question? The players with the most Premier League winning medals. Paul McGrath. James, who's winning the SPFL? I'm obviously rooting for Hearts. I'd quite like to see Hearts win it just for something different. And I quite like the old jam tarts, to be honest. But yeah, I would probably go with Hearts. I'd like Hearts to win it. I think it's important for Scottish football as a whole that Hearts win it. It's probably important for Rangers and Celtic too, in a way, that they show that there's actually other teams involved. It's not just them. Barca strike. Oh, just over the bar. Unlucky. That was better. Much, much better. I think that's it. I can't really think of any more. Sanine, can all nations from the UK qualify for the World Cup this year? Is it possible? Didn't look at the tables. You will know it's not possible. So Scotland have already qualified, I think, haven't they? Yeah, Scotland have already qualified. England have already qualified. Well, actually, technically, yes, then. Sorry, yeah. I apologize. I was thinking Republic of Ireland. No, Republic of Ireland can qualify, but Wales and Northern Ireland can't. So it's either Wales or Northern Ireland. Republic of Ireland can qualify, but they're not technically part of the UK. Scotland and England are already there. Wales face Bosnia. Northern Ireland face Italy, and the winners of those two games play each other for the ultimate sort of playoff to go through. Jamie says, Giggs, Scholes, Neville, Irwin, Keane, Beckham, Butt, Neville, Solskjaer and Wes Brown. Wes Brown. Oh, Wes Brown, of course. Wes Brown's a brilliant shout. How didn't we get Wes Brown? Good answer, Andy. Wes Brown's a cracking shout. Roberto Mataresi, thank you for reading my message. Usual 5 goals. Still expecting there to be another one, though. We've got 10 minutes left here. If you haven't yet, please do me a favour. Make sure you've hit like. Make sure you've subscribed. If you've not already, we're live every single day. And this one's going to be an intriguing second leg. We're not going to be live for the second leg next week, unfortunately, but we'll be keeping an eye on it. Barca with a strike. Oh, good save. Could still be on. Edge of the box. Real Madrid scramble it away. Nearly 6-2 there. And now, what a turn that is. That's a fabulous bit of football. Caicedo's with you. Give it off. Wonderful football. Caicedo now driving at the Barca back line. Got to use the ball right. Crowded out. She's crowded out now. She's crowded out. She was in there. She had a great chance. But absolutely unbelievable turn there from Philippa Angeldal. Driving at the midfield. Al City, women's football, mogging men's football once again. Arsenal could never. This is it. Arsenal could never. Eric Tor, we have Thomas. Who's Thomas, Eric? My name is Key, not Thomas. Key, K-E-E. Remember it, write it down, take a picture. The name's not Thomas. Eric, what are you talking about? We won the Champions League and are world champions. Who's we, Eric? You didn't win anything, did you, mate? You haven't done anything. What have you done? We. Never heard such nonsense. The name's Thomas. Key Thomas. Shaken, not stirred. Arsenal women. What are you on about Arsenal women? We're not even on about Arsenal women, Eric. Jesus Christ. What is it with these divvies coming in talking about Arsenal? No one's talking about Arsenal women. Sanine just noticed Barca got a Polish striker for both men and women. I did not know that. Iris Ashley coming on for Real Madrid now. Caroline Weir's already gone off, by the way. And it's Athenia who's gone off. Key hates Arsenal women. Key hates all women. Start the rumour immediately. Key despises women. Honestly, I should have been in that Manosphere documentary with Louis Theroux. Should have been me. Me and HS Tiki Toki. Despising women. Just absolutely despising them. It's not true. Again, I've got to keep repeating that. It's just a vicious rumour. It's not true. What game are you doing tomorrow, Key? We are doing Northern Ireland against Italy in the FIFA World Cup qualifier in Bergamo. Massive, massive game. It's only a one-off game, isn't it, as well? So, Northern Ireland are all in on that one. I wonder if Dan Ballard and co can get a result and get themselves through to that playoff final where they'll probably face, I would imagine, Wales. I'd imagine it'll be Northern Ireland and Wales. Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 5. 87 minutes on the clock. Barca still driving forward, trying to get number 6. 6 might just kill it off into the area. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty all day long. It's a clear penalty, and it is. It's gonna be 6. This one. Misa's come out protesting, but honestly, you can't say it's anything other. That's a definite penalty. Just dived in. It's about as reckless as you can get. Gets nothing on the ball, and yeah, Barcelona should be making this one 6-2. It's going to get checked. It is a VAR penalty check. Penalty, yes, I bait. It is a penalty. It's Barcelona to make it 6. It's a penalty to Barcelona. There was a check for the foul. I think it was Homegaard who dived in. Was it Homegaard? Yeah, Homegaard dived in. Just a stupid attempt to dive in on the Norwegian Maria Leon. Sorry, not Leon. It was Graham, wasn't it? Sorry, Graham, the Norwegian, Caroline Graham. She dived in on Caroline Graham, didn't get any of the ball, and it was just a stupid decision, really. And it is a penalty to Barcelona to make it 6-2. Can we get a check on that, please? Here we go. Up she steps. The skipper. Putellas to put Barcelona 6-2 in front. There you go. She sends the keeper the wrong way. Misa dives right. Putellas puts it left. And it's 6-2. Real Madrid 2. Barcelona 6. That could be the quarter-final over. That could be Barca through to the semis. Barca Femeni might just be game done. It might just be game done. Lee says, what's your thoughts on Salah leaving this summer? Do you think it's the right time or not for him to go? Yes, I think it is the right time for him to go. I absolutely do. Sunny, Arsenal fans here, you should win at least one trophy this season, otherwise Key will turn into the monster Arsenal fans already think he is. Alonso, Harris, and YPO. Guys, have you got mums? Have you got mothers? Have you got sisters? Have you got mothers or sisters or daughters or wives, girlfriends, anything? Any women in your life that you respect? Any women at all? Have you ever kissed a girl, son? Chimey, as Key, do you remember the Bonucci tackle in the Sidemen game? Absolutely love that clip. I've never seen it. I've heard about it, but I've never seen it. Bradder says Northern Ireland will struggle tomorrow with Bradley and Ballard out injured. I thought Ballard was touch and go. Isn't he touch and go? Al says, why did they score 6 instead of just walking around after 1-0 and playing with a back 5? Aren't they just stupid? YPO, I respect my mum and I have kissed a girl. So then why are you having a pop at women's football, mate? Are they not allowed to play football? Why are you having a dig at women's football? Come on, be better than that. I'm sure your mum wouldn't like you saying stuff like that. Come on. You're better than that, mate. Or maybe you're not. I don't know. It's not very kind, that, mate. Come on, you're better than that. You're much nicer than that, mate. You don't need to be like that. Real Madrid pinch it back. Oh, referee gives a foul. There's only 4 minutes of added on time here. 3 minutes to go. Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 6. 8 goals in a Champions League quarter-final. Man United v Bayern Munich is in the 8 o'clock game. Bradders, 2 days ago, Sky Sports said Ballard ruled out the World Cup qualified squad. Ooh. Let's have a look. From what I saw, I thought he was like touch and go kind of thing. Oh, he has fully been ruled out. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, well, I might have to change the thumbnail then. I've got Tonali and Ballard as the thumbnail. The Anfield Vortex, how's it going, mate? And Liam, looking forward to US Virgin Islands v American Samoa. Enjoy. Should be a great game. Sanine says, Barca women playing football is a joy to watch. People who poke at women football better than some boring men's teams. To be honest, mate, anyone who's poking fun at it probably hasn't watched it themselves. Or, if they have watched it and they're still poking fun at it, I would just question their views on women. I would question whether or not they're all that respectful. Ad says women's football is entertaining if you don't compare it and keep it as its own entity. I mean, but the thing is, at the end of the day, it is its own sport, effectively. It's very different. The same way as women's tennis and men's tennis. Some people prefer women's tennis over men's tennis because it generally relies on a little bit more, sort of, because the rallies are slower. So sometimes it's more skill than sort of brute power, let's say. The men's game is a lot about serves. It's a lot more to do with that than it is maybe in the women's game. The women's games, the rallies go on for longer, don't they? And you tend to get maybe more value for money. But yeah, completely different type of game. But it's been entertaining. Like I said, every time I've watched a women's game on Premier League Dad, it's always been good football. Like, there's always been loads of goals. Tonight, 6-2 in the Women's Euros. I can't recall too many games that weren't particularly entertaining. I think I don't even think we had 1-0. How many men's... If you watch a full football tournament, I bet in the World Cup we'll have some 0-0s. No 0-0s in the Women's Euros that we watched. The Anfield Vortex, you've gone with my favourite colour tonight as your backdrop. A lovely green. A beautiful green. We'll have it green tomorrow night as well for the Irish. It's full time. Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 6. That could be that for Barca. And I think they could be through to the semis. I don't know if Real Madrid will be able to turn this around in the second leg at the Johan Cruyff Stadium. Very, very disappointing night for Real Madrid Femenino. But Pere, Romeu and Barça Femeni are going to be going through, I would imagine. 6-2. That second leg is next week. I am going to be back tomorrow for Northern Ireland in Bergamo against Italy. Massive night, that one, for Northern Ireland. If you're enjoying the channel, if you like the watch-alongs and you want to keep seeing them pop up, the only way that happens is if you do two things for me. Hit the like button, hit subscribe if you want to see more of them, and leave a comment and let me know what you think of what you thought of the game, what you thought of the channel, what you thought of whatever it is, whether it's love or hate or feedback or whatever. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow for Northern Ireland against Italy. Have a lovely, lovely Wednesday night, isn't it? Enjoy your Wednesday. Take it easy, and I'll see you in a little bit. Ta-da. Bye-bye.